The content creation game has completely changed in only the last few years. People want to see different content, the algorithms are changing almost monthly, and the way that we create content is rapidly getting easier. The days of guessing what to post and hoping it sticks are over. There are brand new tools constantly coming out that are revolutionizing content creation and saving successful creators like Ali Abdaal, Noah Kagan, and Jay Klaus hours of time. So if you want to compete and grow your social media presence in the new era of content creation, you're going to have to adapt. In this video, I'm going to be showing you what's actually changed and how to take advantage of the new tools and technology, and see absolutely insane growth on each platform while spending half the time actually making the content. So how has content creation actually changed? Well, we can look at different aspects of the content creation process and see how individual things are changing. And logically, let's look at the first and most important aspect of content creation, and that is generating ideas. The old way. The way that people get ideas for their content has completely changed. Some people are generating their content ideas from guesswork, from instinct, or from manual market research. For example, sitting at your laptop with a blank page open, just trying to think of something to write. Or going online, trying to generate ideas from blogs, articles, or anything that you've seen online. And all of that ideation process leads to the research taking way longer than it should. But nowadays, what we're seeing is you can actually use AI to analyze user behavior and market trends to give you formats and video topics that will actually engage your audience. And some of the ideas can be better than what you could realistically come up with yourself. For example, tools like ChatGPT or Claude AI can give you realistic content ideas that have been analyzed against user behavior and realistic market trends. These can generate hundreds of content ideas in seconds and even give you a content strategy to lay them all out. That way you can have a clearer idea of what people are searching for in real time. And a tool like Magic can take that long form content that you've already created and use it to generate even more ideas, instead of just guessing and hoping what you're wanting to make will work. I'll show you that in a second, but let's jump into ChatGPT and I'll show you how generating ideas can work. So say I'm a baseball coach and I want to make some engaging video concepts. I would just jump into ChatGPT, Claude, or Perplexity just to see what kind of variants they will throw out for me. Acting as a YouTube expert, outline 50 video concepts that I can do that are highly engaging. I'm a baseball coach and I'm making videos for my target market of beginner players between the age of 14 to 25. And it's going to pop out some real basic stuff. And I can do the very same for Claude, Perplexity, and just see what it comes out with. So all I'm going to do is put the very same information into Claude and then see what each of the AIs give me. So ChatGPT here, top 10 beginner mistakes in baseball and how to fix them, fielding drills to improve a game in 10 minutes, a step-by-step guide to hitting a baseball. So let's have a look what Claude AI has given us. Beginner's guide to baseball positions, explain the roles for each. And what I like about Claude, it'll actually give you more information to see if it can drill deeper. So it'll say something like, let me know if you need any clarification or have additional ideas you'd like me to explore. And I can put something like, okay, I like number 5. Please outline how I can script this and structure the video. So here you go. You've got a video title, introduction, demonstration, drills and exercises, and it even says how many minutes for each part of the video. Script sample, hey ball players, coach blah blah blah, here with your week's batting tip. One of the most important fundamentals in baseball is keeping your eye on the ball. Let me show you why this is so critical and how you can start practicing it today. Now, what it gives you is a structure, a little bit of a script, and it's just a little bit better than staring at a blank page. So let's see what Perplexity has given us. So it's broken it down into fundamental skill series, the perfect swing, breaking down hitting mechanics, fielding fundamentals, mastering the art of the ground ball, pitching 101, grip, stance and delivery. All really good ideas that can get your creative juices flowing to see what you can do to then take it and put your own spin on it. Now what you can do further is you've got your outline for a YouTube video. You can do the very same for Instagram. So please do the same for my first 10 Instagram posts. Absolutely, here are 10 ideas for beginner ball players. Welcome post, introduction to your page, share your background, coaching philosophy and goals, encourage followers to engage and ask questions. Scroll down here. The key for the initial Instagram post is to introduce yourself, provide value-packed content, let me know if you need any clarification. And again, you can ask for specific details, you can ask for types of content, you can ask for whether you want it as a carousel, if you want it as a reel, if you want to ask it, can I have a mini script so that I can structure my reel, you can plan it all and ask it for as much as you want from something like Claude. So something further on the Instagram post could be, please outline the visual elements and how I can structure them. So to give you some further ideas for the visual element of the post, you can take a profile photo of you as the coach. Then you can have the structure of the post, and then you can have a little eye-catching video demonstrating the drill, and you can set up and ideate all the different parts of the post so that you can put it together in the end. But let's shift gear and look at a different tool that you can utilize AI to create some content. This app does something really cool that nothing else is really capable of doing as far as I know yet. You can take all your content like videos, podcasts, sales calls, webinars, whatever you've got, including YouTube videos, and throw it into Castmagic. And in this section here, you just need to throw in wherever it is you're grabbing the video from. So if you already have a YouTube channel, this is the place to just paste in that link. So let's just go to a popular video. Let's see this one here. So a T drill. And all I'm going to do is just grab this URL, pop it in here, submit that. And all it's going to do is process it. And then when it's done, it's going to send you an email, and then it'll pop out a load of information that you can then use to generate some more ideas from. It's already downloaded it here, and it's been transcribed, and it's completed. So I'll click on here, and from this transcript, which it already has written through, I'm going to click create content. So what it's going to do is generate a load of ideas that I can use utilizing some already pre-written prompts. So one of the pre-written prompts that it's got in here is things like titles. So it's given me 10 separate titles that I can use that might be similar from this very popular video. So even if I wasn't this coach, I could take that URL, plug it into Castmagic, and then have a look at what variations of that very popular video I could use for myself. It gives you YouTube descriptions, and then if I wanted to take this and plug something like this into a structured newsletter, then there's already a preset prompt for that, and it's pretty much written the newsletter for me. Same again, if I wanted to take that similar content and then move it into some kind of tweets, you can also do that. And if you wanted it, it's already got preset prompts for threads as well. And you can use this to generate more ideas, so you've already got scripts, existing stuff, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But you can use the create content, or you can even go into Studio and have some pre-written audiograms or text-based posts that you can get and put them straight into Instagram. Again, I just want to say, if your idea generation process relies on you spending hours and hours of time researching, then why don't you try a couple of these tools to see if you can make it easier for yourself. There's nothing stopping you from trying out these tools to save yourself a load of headache. Now, not only can you do tons of idea generation with this process, you can actually do the second step in the process, which is making the content, which is still something people spend hours and hours on for each different platform. There are so many different places that you need to be creating content on if you want to grow and scale your online presence. Instagram Reels, X, LinkedIn, newsletters, TikToks, and if you're really crazy, you can even have a go on Threads. Every platform needs its own type of specific content, otherwise your content won't get picked up by the algorithm. And for basically the entire time these platforms have existed, the only way to create and write content is to actually sit down and write it yourself, which if you're trying to juggle an email newsletter, TikTok, YouTube, and even your own business, then it's extremely time consuming. The alternative to this was hiring a big team of marketers, content creators, or getting somebody in-house in your business to do it for you. But all this adds tons of complexity to the process. And this would add up really quickly, of course. So unless you're a big content creator like Alex Hormozy or Iman Gadzi, or a business owner that is generating lots of cash flow from your content, it's probably a big hurdle that you're struggling with. But now with all these AI tools, all you need to do is upload the original video and get the transcript so that you can make content creation that is already written out for you. Tools like Castmagic or Claude AI can tailor the content so that you are formatted exactly how you need to be for each different platform. So you don't need to stress about doing it yourself. And you can replace multiple human roles in your business with AI so that you can scale your business without scaling the costs as well. Like for example, in Castmagic, you can take a podcast or a YouTube video and put it straight into Castmagic, and it'll churn out something that looks a little bit like this. So first of all, we're going to get a podcast. So I've just picked one here. So let's just grab that, and what we're going to do is go and import our audio and then drop that URL in there again. So now that's sorted and the transcript is ready. I'm just going to click on it, and now we have 36 minutes of transcripted podcasts for me to get some new ideas from. So I'm just going to jump up here and click create content, and the prompts are already working in the background, putting together things like newsletters, YouTube descriptions, ideas for titles, just to come out with a load of new ideas. And here we go, a load of ideas. Email newsletter, let's have a look look at that. So here we've got an already pre-written email newsletter. This way it takes less time. You don't need a person to do it. You don't need a ghostwriter. You don't need someone in your team. And you can just put this into a scheduler and then just get it posted. I'm naturally going to be a little bit biased when I say this, but I genuinely save loads of time transcribing videos for the clients that I have to post on different channels and different podcasts. It really is just solid overall. And there really isn't another tool that is flexible and useful in this way. So really quickly, if you're watching this and you already create a podcast or you already have YouTube videos already created, then click the link in the description below and just give Castmagic a go. You can try it out for free and just see how much it can do for you. So one of the last things that people think about when creating content is the distribution channels, which means exactly when to post their content. But depending on the platform, the time you post your content can actually decide whether your post flops or does really well. For example, on YouTube, people tend to say to upload shorts between around 7 AM and 10 AM and long form videos around 3 PM or after. YouTube is one of the platforms that actually has a scheduling tool already built in, but a lot of the other platforms that you want to be posting content on don't at all. And so the way people used to have to run their channels was to manually post and upload videos at the right time. But now there are even tools to completely automate the posting schedules, meaning you can take the guesswork out of posting and scheduling and make sure that you're always posting content at the right time. A couple of these that you can try out are things like Buffer, Hootsuite, or Loomly, and they allow you to completely remove yourself from the video uploading process completely. And the outcome to this is that all you need to do is batch process all of your content in one go, upload it in 1 or 2 days, and just let the automation take care of it. That way you can sit back and relax and let all the posting happen for you, which if you're a busy business owner or content creator juggling the rest of your life is insanely useful. Some of these apps even allow you to edit the content for each different platform and post them all from the same one, because the way you post on LinkedIn, X, and Instagram are slightly different, and so you're going to have to make sure that you post correctly for the different audiences. Now, all these tools allow you to create content faster and easier. They do have their own challenges, so there's a few things to consider if you want to adopt them into your own workflow. Over-reliance on AI. Remember that AI tools are super powerful, but they do not replace human creativity. If you use automation too much, your content can sound bland and uninspiring, and I don't know about you, but I can tell when someone's writing something from AI. AI can only give you so many outputs until it all starts sounding the same. And as a human, it's your job to use these tools correctly and incorporate them into your own creativity and not replace it. So younger, more savvy audiences are becoming aware of AI generated content. So something to consider is to be completely transparent with your audience so that you're not creating totally AI generated content. It's always great to have the human touch. Maintain authenticity. It's a game of balancing automation with a personal touch. And people can tell if you're simply using artificial intelligence to generate your posts. And if you do, their opinion of you might change. This gaming channel for kids who used to create GTA voiceovers now started doing it with an artificial intelligence avatar and transcribing the script, and people started to really notice. And once your audience lose trust in you and start seeing that you're not putting the effort in, then they're gonna leave you. To quote Jasper AI's tagline, AI isn't next, it's now. And while it's not completely perfect and maybe never will be, to get ahead in the content creation game, you really have to be utilizing these tools now. Now, the content creation game will never be the same now that we have all of these cool tools to help us create content, generate ideas, and post it out. And if you're already recording videos, podcasts, or sales calls, you can use one of these tools for completely free if you go to the link in the description below, and you can try Castmagic now. But if you're interested in learning how to build a content creation system step by step, then click on over to this video here and learn exactly how to do that.